you being out front with Walker?
Well, I mean, we come down and they run a 1-5 pick and roll with Dwight and Kemba, and my job was to get over the pick and roll and get back in front of him. He changed directions, went to the left side. I was able to cut him off, and once he gave it up to Lamb, I just wanted to try to deny him and not let him get the ball back. And Lamb threw up a three. Marvin Williams got his hand on it, kind of tipped out the half court. And I looked up at the time; it was still like 1 second left. So just try to follow there, get another contest, and was able to get the stop that we needed.
You talked the other day about sticking with the game plan and how that's been a difference. But does it feel like you guys have come a really long way in a really short period of time?
No, we're just sticking with our game plan. That's what it's been. We're more consistent. We know what we're going to do every possession. We're not switching things up. We have a game plan every game. It's been kind of similar, throughout the streak, but and that's helped us. That's helped us a lot defensively.
You changed your shoes at halftime, and was there any particular reason for that?
No, I just wasn't playing well, so I'm a little weird sometimes. Wasn't playing well up to my standards, so. That was a bad fall. Hopefully, I wanted to just try to make my second half better than my first half, and I was able to make a couple plays.
It's old hat by now, but when the starters have a back and forth going the way it did tonight, how big was the bench again to score, especially with you on the bench?
Our bench has been great. From throughout this whole streak, they've given us a lot of energy, a lot of effort. They put the ball in the hole, they've assisted, they've defended, and that's part of the reason why we've been able to win some games.
Have you talked to Derrick at all since he left?
I have not.
What do you feel like that means? What he's going through, what it means for him, and what it means for his team?
I don't think it means too much for the team, but I think, more importantly, as one of his brothers and somebody that we got to know, these last couple months, we want whatever he decided to do, we want the best for him. At the end of the day, you can't substitute nothing for happiness, and obviously we know the injuries that he's been going throughout his whole career, and we hope this ain't the end, but if it is, I was happy I got an opportunity to spend a couple months with him, and watch him, be the great point guard that he once was, and but at the end of the day, a clear head, there's no substitute for that. We want the best for Derrick at the end of the day, so. No matter if he comes back, no matter if he doesn't, we want him as an individual, as a man, as a father, to be just happy with whatever decision he makes.
LeBron, when the offense is struggling a little bit like it was tonight, how rewarding is it to know you can win a game with your defense?
Well, it's always rewarding, and we had to do that. We had to do that all the way to all the zeros on the clock. We had some great looks. We just couldn't string a few together, especially in the fourth quarter. But we defensively we was in tune. We had a couple calls that didn't go our way in the fourth quarter, but we just stayed with it, and and it allowed us to win this game.
Derrick, a couple years ago when he was asked about his injuries, said something along the effects, when I'm done playing, I don't want to be sore at my kid's graduation. He got some criticism for it at the time. I asked Wayne about it. He's like, I get it. It seems like you get what he's going through. Do you think?
No, I don't get it. How can I get it? None of us can get what he's going through. It's impossible. He's his own man. I cannot get what he's going through.
Being a professional NBA player, do you have a better chance of understanding these guys versus
it's easy to criticize somebody when you. At the end of the day, my favorite quote of all time is Theodore Roosevelt, "The Man in the Arena." You guys, if you don't know about it, read it. It's my favorite quote. Anybody can sit on the outside of the arena and criticize the man in the arena that's giving his blood, sweat, and tears, but until you walk in the face of the line of battle or adversity or whatever the case may be, you don't understand it. So I understand as a professional athlete, but I can never understand what he's going through because it's his life. I've been with him 2 months, and I can never understand that, but what I do understand, I want him to be happy. Like I said, there's no substitution for that, but man in the arena.
Like this defensively, not only, in the last play, but really last quarter and a half, holding him to 20%.
Yeah.
How does that stimulate growth defensively?
I'm trying to get in my interview, dude. Well, I mean, that's what we've been talking about. We've been talking about really being a better defensive team, and we've been getting there, and we understand what's really going to win us games. It's great to have guys that can make big shots, that we can execute at the end, but you got to get stops. And today, we got stops. We didn't finish it off with rebounds for most of the game, but when it mattered, we got it.
What kind of grade would you give the second unit again tonight? I mean, you guys continue to bring it.
Yeah, man, we just we're trying to, like I continue to say, and I think everybody on this team understand. We're just trying to be a positive every time we're in there. It's not always going to be pretty, but we're a team, and it's our job to come in and do our job, and that's to go out there and be try to be one of the best benches in the league and give us an extra something when we're on that floor. So today we did our job, and every time we come in here, I tell bench mob, good job, and hopefully we continue to have that all year. We're the first unit; they know they can count on us, and that's our goal.
Dwayne, as big of point totals as you guys can put up, how nice is it to win a grinded out 17-17 fourth quarter?
You're going to have to win games like that. You have those nights where the ball's going in and it's a shootout. And, you obviously want to win those games, but, when it settles, the playoff moments, what you're playing for, big games, you got to execute. And you got to find a way to get stops. And so you want to be able to, when you get in that situation, you want to be able to, you want it to feel comfortable because you've been there before. So all the things that we're doing now is just getting us prepared, for later.
It's your first chance to be here for Ohio State, Michigan. Has LeBron tutored you on who to root for tomorrow?
No. I understand how big the game is for them tomorrow, so I have it on in my house. Because I didn't celebrate Thanksgiving yesterday, so I'll be celebrating Thanksgiving. With my family and watching the game and rooting for. I like Michigan. I have a little. I'm sorry,
really?
Tom Crean is married to Joni Crean with Jim Harbaugh, and all those guys. So I definitely have some some family ties there from that standpoint. But I understand what it means for these guys in the city. So it's gonna be a good game.
Did you tell LeBron that?
Nah. He knows. He already knows. But it's not my fight. It's not my battle.
I got you.
Yeah.
Do you have any contact with Derrick?
No.
What does his leaving mean to the team, or how does it affect you guys?
As a team,
Yeah.
it doesn't affect us as a team. You gotta in this league, you gotta learn how to deal with a lot of things. You gotta learn how to deal with injuries. You gotta learn how to deal with certain things. So for us, as us getting to know Derrick, we just care about him. And making sure that his mind is clear and whatever he decides to do from a basketball standpoint is on him. But we just care about him. So that's why you build a family, you build a bond, and here for things like that. Basketball is that's what we do, and someone else will step up when a guy is out. But outside of that, we just want Derrick to be happy. We want him to feel confident in whatever decision he decides to make. But we're here for him, and I just want him to know that.
As defensively, why is the blitz so effective?
Just being aggressive. It makes us not sit on our heels and get attacked. From the start of the game, we've just been trying to be aggressive on both ends of the court, and that's a good way to get our defense going.
So early this season, you guys had your struggles defensively, and Ty was talking about how a lot of the things that you planned to do at the beginning of the season had to change because of all the lineup adjustments. But tonight, when you needed to, you got the stops down the stretch, and Charlotte missed 8 straight. Did you ever have a doubt that you guys would turn things around defensively?
I know we had the ability. We had the right athletes and players on the court to do so. We just had to find the right thing that fits us. It's not going to be the same as last year's team because it's different players. So you got to adjust to the players. And I think once we figure out what we do and how we've been playing as of lately, we're just trying to stick to it each and every night. We obviously get better at it.
With your comfort overall, how much more comfortable would you say you are now than maybe even a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
Much more. Still got a long way to go, but I'm much more comfortable than I were 2 weeks ago for sure.
Where do you think that shows in your game the most, that comfort that you now have?
Just being aggressive. Obviously, shots from are falling right now. I'm not thinking as much on offense. And defensively, I'm just trying to react. I'm just trying to fly around and be active and help one another. And that's why our defense is based on is helping one another.
What can that final stop and the timing of that stop do for this team?
It can help us. Obviously, it definitely helps us look forward to the next game and knowing that we we can win a game on the defensive end, not the offensive end. So that helps moving forward and being motivated to win games, not only on the offensive end but defensive end as well.